Hi, I'm Ahmad from the Mars Volta.
I'm Mark Gonzalez, street pro extraordinaire from the late 80s, and I still rip.
And you're watching...
In January of this year, the Volta released a fourth studio album, The Bedlam and Goliath. And during the recording sessions, the band went through some strange times, which they linked to a Ouija board they bought in Jerusalem. And the entire album actually being ended up based upon this Ouija board they dubbed the Soothsayer. And during the recent tour, they made a stop here in Calgary, and we had a chance to meet up with the guys to chat about the album.
How did all the band members for the Mars Volta first meet?
Craigslist. Just from different people we met from touring and opening up for different bands. That's how we knew everyone. The Underground Railroad of traveling and booking your own tours. That's how we met everyone, essentially.
What about the band name, the Mars Volta? How did that come about?
It's just two words that fit nicely together. They were just two words that were written down out of many words, out of hundreds of words, and they just looked nice together next to each other on a piece of paper.
During the recording of your guys' latest album, The Bedlam and Goliath, you guys had some bad luck while using a Ouija board bought in Jerusalem. What exactly happened?
Yeah, my studio flooded twice. Our engineer had a mental breakdown. We went through 3 different HD rigs, Pro Tools rigs, 2 different laptops. All sorts of weird things happened.
Do any of the songs on the album reference your experiences with the Ouija board?
The entire album does. Yeah. The entire album, so every song, everything on it. Concept album.
Was there any main event that stood out the most?
The nervous breakdown of our engineer. Yeah. Him going crazy, hijacking the tapes, stealing them, us having to hire people to break into his house to take our album back from him. You know.
From the outside looking in into the music industry, is there any main obstacle that you wish you could change?
It's musicians and industry. So, luckily we're not either. So.
Release dates.
Yeah.
Release dates. The major labels, you can't release an album on, I'm going to exaggerate here, but Easter, because it's a holiday and supposedly you, the consumer, doesn't buy after Christmas or whatever, even though fans of our band would buy our record if we released it on Groundhog's Day or whatever's day, but, the big corporations, all that stuff, they got to make their money back, so that's what's a pain in the ass about it, is that you finish and then 8 months later they put it out, so everyone thinks that you're just wasting time, getting high, chasing girls, but you've worked really hard on something, and then they tell you, well, if you don't want it to be ignored, you have to release it, a year later. So that's what's really.
You only release 1 record a year because people can't handle that much information.
Yeah, so that's what's really one of the most annoying things about the big business, is all the rules.
Have you guys ever thought of going independent?
Knock on wood. We'd love to. We'd love to come in and take what we got from the experience and take the people that we liked from the experience and have them work for us, and that'd be cool.
Is there any new material in the works right now?
Lots of material always to be worked on. It just depends, once again, it depends on whether the guy that wants to put it out, it has the guts to put it out, knowing that we just released 1 record, so. But we know there's lots of people that want to put stuff out for us, so it's just that Universal doesn't.